If you want to join in with the bargain fever in the next 30 minutes, you can get your hands on a diamond pendant, a leather bag, and also a grass trimmer as well. And about 9:30, we've got a pamper treat for you. For 2 people, last time it went under £75, and you can get yourself a nice massage whilst taking your mum or your best friend. What a great gift idea for somebody. And the last time we had it, it went for under £65. You can check the website for any of our products and get in earlier, bid.tv. But now, a kettle.
A kettle. I'm the king of kettles. I love kettles. Kettle. You can't do without a kettle. Should we have a cuppa? Do you want a cuppa? Shall I put the kettle on? Oh, who doesn't? Who doesn't? What's yours like? Have you got a dirty one? No. Have a look at yourself now and have a little think. Have you got a dirty one? I say this because when you take the top off and you look inside there, if you're in a hard water area, what does it look like? Does it look like that? All shiny at the bottom? I think not. I think not. Have you got a dirty one? How many little bits are you getting in your cup of tea or cup of coffee? Ugh. What does your kettle look like in your front, in your kitchen? Got it in your front room? That'll be a bit weird. This, a designer-looking kettle with a designer handle, a stainless steel finish on there, rotates around 360 degrees, a great looker, easy to go and move it to wherever you want to do the pouring. This has got a filter in the top part there, so when you're pouring it filters and you don't get your dirty bits in there. It's a 1.7 litre, 7 litre capacity, and you've got there a gauge so you know how much water is in it or not. All of that, and this is how you buy it. You dial 0904 251 2000. You don't speak to anybody live, it's not a conversation, it's just a chit-chat. What you do is you dial and you listen, and it will say it's a Rusell Hobbs kettle. You press 1 and you'll delete 1 off the quantity on screen. So press 1 and delete 1. Press 1 and delete 1. That's how quickly you can get this. It'll take about 20 seconds. Turned into a Tony Blair move there. There, 94 of that. I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad. 94 of these left at this time. And that means they're on the way. If you want to get into this, you need to do it quite quickly. It's a big brand name, Rusell Hobbs. Trusted as well. And if the price is right, it's worth getting hold of. Just wait a minute. You think about a standard kettle. A bog standard plastic kettle. It's not the same as this, is it? If you're looking for a distinctive look in the kitchen, that kind of chrome finish that matches with your toaster, that could be the one to go for. If you're looking for a distinct look that goes with the pans you've got, this could be the one to go for. Or you can get just a plastic one. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. Don't let me sway you. It's called Reflections. Oh, getting arty, this one. It's called Reflections. I mean, it's not Van Gogh, I'll give you, it's a kettle, you know, but it's called Reflections. This is a rapid boiler as well. So if you think about kettles that you've had over the years, and if you've not bought one for a while, this will be different for you. Not only is it multi-directional on the stand, cord storage underneath the stand, it's also a big capacity on the litre, it's 1.7 litre. But something a kettle from years ago won't have is what's inside here. If I just tip that to there, you'll see that little lip. And that is a filter inside there. So any of the bits that are in there hit the filter but don't come out of the spout is the idea. So even if you live in a hard water area and the bottom of your kettle doesn't look like that at the moment, then it should capture some of the bits in there. Not only should it look good in the kitchen, by the way, that's removable, you can wash that too. Not only does this look good in the kitchen, but also it's, look at that, practical. Ooh, hello. £26. Get you. Well, listen, let me tell you what we do. We're a channel that has eons of products on our website and live on the television. We're live right now, and we do them at great value prices. What we do is we start at a price and then we just drop it and drop it and drop it until we've sold the quantity we've got. So what you're looking at on screen at the moment is a Rusell Hobbs kettle selling now at £26, and I've already had about 50 people call for this, but you can see the number down at the bottom that I've got left. I haven't got 10,000 of these. I've got as many as you can see at the bottom of the screen at this time. So if you want one of these, then this is what you need to do. Dial 0904 251 2000. The message tells you you've called for the Rusell Hobbs kettle. press 1 when it tells you to do so, and you'll delete one for yourself. That's the way it works. If you want a good price on a kettle, £25 for that, look, you need to call now and call quickly, because I'm down now to less than 70 of them. These T-shirts coming up in half an hour, 4 T-shirts for the men's size extra large, and this bag next. If you like designer bags, you might like this, but the price that we'll do that at, you'll like even more. The price we will do that at, you will want to stay for. If you've never seen us before and you want to have a little look at the price that we're going to do, I urge you to stick around for just a couple of minutes, because that Tommy and Kate bag is a designer bag at a price that makes you go, oof. A friend of mine's got about 10 bags from us because of the price we do it at. So if you want lots of handbags, stay where you are. Back to this. Details on the screen for this. £25 for a Rusell Hobbs kettle. Comes in the Rusell Hobbs box. It's the real thing. If you've just switched on and never watched us before, £25 is the price you'll pay. Everyone pays the same price. So if you call me at the start of me showing you the kettle, or you call when I've only got 10 left, you'll pay the same whenever you call. But here's the thing. If you wait to call, other people will call because it's got cheaper. So you'll suddenly have loads of competition. A brand new kettle for £24, and now at less than 50, we are starting to get a lot of competition on this now. Look at this, 49 of these left at this time. James in London, well done. David in Newton, well done. Newton Aycliffe, that is, in County Durham. Maureen in London, well done. They've all called me before, they've called me again, so we've put their name on screen, and they get a brand new kettle for 24 quid. We'll remove the headache of the high street and we'll deliver this direct to their door, usually within 7 days. When you call, it takes 20 seconds to get this kettle. I've got a bag on the way shortly, a Pamper Day voucher on the way soon, but as the clocks spring forward this coming weekend, I'm imagining that you're going to be getting in the garden. And I'm imagining that when you're in the garden, your bush might need trimming.
I've got just the thing if your bush needs trimming then. Because this is the grass trimmer. Now, after we got the bag, and then it's the diamond pendant, and then it's the grass trimmer. And it is officially spring now, isn't it? As you say. This will be the idea. Instead of paying somebody else to do it, why don't you do it yourself? Save yourself a few bob, and a tidy garden. It's very therapeutic, isn't it, doing the gardening?
Wasn't spring in Salford at lunchtime today? Me Nan Olive, she's 87, you know.
Yes.
She smokes. She said to me this afternoon, "Oh, it's been snowing here. It's not spring here."
Snowing in spring. It's only Great Britain, isn't it?
I know, that's right. I'll just put this in. Right, 19 of these kettles left at this time. You've got to be quick. OK, if you want to get hold of the kettle, you've got to be fast. You've got to beat someone else to it. Other people on the line fighting you for it now, and that's what makes this just a little bit more exciting. Great products at great value prices. Last year we sent out 10 million parcels to the UK. There's only 60-odd million people live in the UK. That's why stuff like this has demand on it. I've got a bag on the way next at a price that you can afford, a designer bag at a price you can afford. Have you ever heard the like of it? I know. And a men's pod watch coming up soon, which I'll show you in a little while. But the price you see is the price you pay, and this is why bargain fever's sweeping the nation. A Rusell Hobbs kettle at 23 quid.
Bargain fever is sweeping the nation's homes.